Order 66 had decimated the majority of the Jedi Order in its very first stage. The Sith Lord and now Emperor Palpatine was not yet completely satisfied with the suffering of the Jedi and wished to be involved in their downfall in a more personal and direct manner. Because of this bloodlust, Palpatine ordered a select few Jedi to be left alive that were at the Jedi Temple during the time of the initial stage of the Purge. Instead of being executed right there, these select Jedi were captured. Palpatine did this because he was not fully satisfied with just killing the Jedi, but needed to prove the superiority of the dark side of the Force and the superiority of the Sith themselves. And in order for Palpatine to do this would require him to do something far worse than kill a Jedi. To best execute this, Palpatine's plan was to force these Jedi to turn on one another and embrace the dark side of the Force. Palpatine ordered 5 Jedi be taken into custody after Order 66, and for days they were deprived of food and water and would be periodically tortured by clone troopers. However, Palpatine was very careful that all of them be left alive and in their right minds. Palpatine wanted them to suffer, but not too much yet. Eventually, to the utter shock of the Jedi, Palpatine ordered all of them to be directly brought to his chambers. Once they arrived, to the further shock of the Jedi, Palpatine ordered their restraints be removed. For a moment, Palpatine gloated in his triumph over the Jedi and explained that even though there were 5 of them, they didn't threaten his rule of power in the slightest. To Palpatine, he had already won. This was just the icing on the cake. To the astonishment of the Jedi, Palpatine then removed 5 lightsabers from his cloak. The exact lightsabers, in fact, that had belonged to each of the Jedi. Palpatine then explained that only one of them would be allowed to live, but only if they killed their brothers and sisters and pledged themselves to the Sith and to the dark side of the Force. The Dark Lord made it clear though that one day they too would be cast aside and meant nothing, but he promised that on this day they would not be harmed. As the 5 Jedi claimed their lightsabers from the floor, 4 of them instantly charged at Palpatine, lightsabers held at the ready to strike down the Sith Emperor. With one motion, Palpatine activated a crimson lightsaber of his own and killed all but one of the Jedi foolish enough to attack him in this moment. As the bodies of 3 Jedi slumped to the floor, Palpatine looked at the sole Jedi Knight who had not attacked and motioned towards the last surviving Jedi. Without hesitation, the young Jedi Knight plunged his lightsaber through his sister's heart and knelt before Palpatine. In this moment, Palpatine claimed true victory over the sole Jedi Knight, despite the deaths of the others, as he proved his ideals and values were weak compared to the might of the Sith Lord. Although the other 4 Jedi were dead, this one Jedi Knight was truly destroyed this day. As promised, Palpatine's new Dark Jedi served him for some time, until he too was executed by Darth Vader in a fit of rage. But that is how Palpatine forced several Jedi to fight to death after the events of Order 66, and his victory over the ancient peacekeeping Jedi Order, as well as how Palpatine showed the fallen Jedi the power and terror of the dark side of the Force. But leave your thoughts in this moment in the comments section down below, and tell me, what is your favorite Palpatine kill? As a bonus question, can you think of 3 Jedi that compete with Palpatine? Thank you guys as always so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.